few months ago, I came across a process that has really changed the way I do my to-do list, and it has really helped keep my tasks and my priorities in a structured way. Normally, when I do my to-do list, I kind of just dump and pour everything onto the page. I don't really give it any thought because I don't want these tasks to be forgotten. So I'll hurry up and jot down what needs to be done, and then I'll go back and highlight and try to decipher my notes and kind of skim over, okay, what needs to be done first, second, third, and fourth. So this is just a prime example of my chicken scratch here, just my pocket notebook that I just keep on hand because, again, you never know when inspiration strikes, when ideas come at you, when reminders kind of come your way. So I try to capture them the moment it comes. But let me show you something that is going to really help me where it's not going to seem so overwhelming, because this was overwhelming. Like, looking all at that whole list was overwhelming, and some days I'm just like, okay, where do I start? What do I do? And I need kind of like a step-by-step on how to get things going, because sometimes if my to-do list is too long, or if it seems too complicated or just too daunting, then I have this paralysis where I just shut down. I don't want to do any of it. So let me show you this clip. I actually recorded this months ago, but I thought I shared it in one of my clips, but apparently I didn't have it on my video. I'm going to share with you when that inspiration kind of struck and how I came up with it and how I continue to use it till this day, but how the way I kind of break it down may shape and inspire my 2026 planner setup, because I'm really thinking about a vertical layout for my to-do list, because it just makes it like a checklist. This vertical layout is, I realize how I form my tasks. I like to do horizontal writing when it comes to journaling and memory keeping and commonplacing, but I found for me, when it comes to like to-do lists and errands, I actually prefer vertical because it's just easy to check off and go down the list from priority to middle priority to maybe least priority, and then by the end I feel like I cross a finish line and it's all done. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Okay, you know what? I just had to come on here and show you this process real quick. I just posted yesterday's video doing a junk journal spread, but I don't want to forget this idea. And I know a lot of you are always wanting to see like how I plan my day, especially in my Hobonichi weeks. But like I've mentioned before, my Hobonichi weeks has somehow just transformed into more of like a mashup of plans and a little bit of health logging, but also more like mini memory keeping. So I have a lot of personal information on here, so it's harder for me to kind of flip through the pages. But this, I'm not afraid to share with you guys my like checklist of the day, my errands list. That's not really too personal because it doesn't have names and personal thoughts and whatnot. So this is what I am doing. I'm taking a quiet moment to enjoy my lunch, and when the afternoon or when the present moment is just like quiet, there aren't any distractions, I am able to process, things clearly in my mind. So I don't have, my YouTube or music playing. I just like to enjoy my lunch, usually in solitude. Breakfast and dinner, I'll usually watch YouTube, but like lunch, I don't know, I just kind of like to just journal or reflect. And I am planning for the weekend. Okay, so I have, I know my camera's probably not picking it up, but I will show you. I'm gonna put a pause on my lunch. Oh, by the way, if you're a foodie, oh my goodness. I just got my panini machine out, and I think this is gonna be my go-to for this week. I bought some pesto that I came across at like my local grocery store. It's so good. I put pesto on this. Is it a grilled cheese? It's more like grilled turkey and ham cheese. So I put pesto on the bottom, Sorry if it doesn't look that appetizing. Again, it's been a couple minutes. And then the pesto with provolone cheese, sliced tomatoes, smoked turkey and ham, and then another layer of the pesto. And then I put some butter on the top. You guys, delicious. So good. And then I have just been in this mood of like grilled cheese and tomato soup. So yeah, that's what I've been having. Delicious. This is like tomato basil soup, because I want to hurry and eat this before it gets cold. Let me show you how I plan my day. Okay, this is, as you can see, it is what is this, like a memo pad. And the memo pad, let me bring my camera up here. This memo pad I found, I think like at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, but you know, for 2025 I'm trying to use up all my stationery goods and I need to use this up. So I had this on the side of my desk because I wanted to cut out another Snoopy here and put it in my junk journal. But then I just started running a to-do list right now as I was eating. And I had to do a little reminder like, okay, I have to stop by the post office. I need to do my little hour walk. And then I also, I'm going to like trim my own hair. Trim my hair. I have this urge to cut, My hair is really long and I don't know why I have this urge to cut it to like above shoulder length. It's like down the middle of my back. But I'm like, no, you're going to regret it, Michelle. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. I'm not going to do it. I was just thinking about it. Do you guys know that meme? I did it. Okay. So I do need to trim my hair though. But right here, I noticed that, and this is where I was inspired to turn on the video. These boxes, you can see they're broken down by the day, and I'm disregarding this right here. It doesn't matter what day it is, but this box is like a priority. So today I want to stop by the post office, drop off some boxes, and get some more stamps, my walk, you know, trim my hair. So these are things I want to do today. But then I started thinking, oh, I have to do some Patreon stuff. So the Patreon, let me get another pen, so maybe it's easier to color code. Or maybe, okay, hold on. Okay, right here. So this would be like Patreon. And then I remembered that I need to finish my envelopes. I have some snail mail that needs to go out, and then I also have to announce the winners. So these are just like all lists that, you know, it's a brain dump essentially. It's a brain dump here, and then yeah, for the scenes, and then I need to post one more video. Okay, my handwriting, if you're new to my channel, yeah, it's not the best, but again, this is just like for me, for my eyes only. So if it looks like chicken scratch, it's because it is. That is my handwriting, and but I can read it. Okay, it's perfect for me. And then this other box, I am going to do YouTube. So, but I noticed as I started writing here, I don't know, the white little boxes, it kind of made it easy for me to compartmentalize my checklist. And for like my ADHD mind, I was like, oh, this actually looks less intimidating when it's broken down by like sections in my life. Like if I just had like one running list on a piece of paper, it would seem very, very overwhelming. But because I'm using these separate boxes to compartmentalize the different categories of my task, I can choose, you know, to kind of like bounce around if I want to, if that makes sense. And then some things could roll over. But again, I know this top box is a priority for today. This is today's priority. Like I have to, okay, the trimming my hair, I don't have to, but I've been already prolonging that for a week. So yeah, I do want to get my ends trimmed. Walking, yeah, I need to prioritize the walk. That is my personal fitness goal, and I do need to go to the post office. I need to drop off the package that someone submitted payment for. So then it got me to, okay, YouTube, because I was thinking of Patreon, I was thinking of videos, content, and then I thought of YouTube. I said, oh, YouTube, I need to post the junk journal, or schedule, I should say. By the time this is up, you guys will see the video. I think it's like a 50-minute video showing my latest spread here. And this will be another video. I was going to clip them and combine this, but I already like edited it and uploaded it, and I don't want to do all that. So this will just be a separate post. And then the other thing with YouTube was that, so the junk journal, and then obviously this one, new, what is this, like planner clip video. And this is all going to be something I'm going to discuss momentarily, because then it got me brainstorming about another idea, which I'll get to towards the end. And then I found, I needed to add, I found my orange ephemera. I forgot, I need to add that into the clip. Add to video, or like my page. Okay, but this is more important. And then, if you're wondering what pen this is just a multi-barrel pen by Unijetstream. Okay, so this is priority for today, Patreon, YouTube, and then I guess this so junk journal, because now I'm thinking about creativity, right? Creative project with my junk journal. And my junk journal, this section, you guys, are following along through the journey, and I'm trying to film this like kind of like in real time. So when I think of an idea, I'm capturing it, right there, right then and there. And I already had some ideas come to me, and that is going to lead into this video that you're watching right now. And I thought of, what if I added a monthly like calendar spread, and it would be kind of like a memory keeper. So then I kind of was playing around with that idea last night, actually, before I went to bed. And then when I woke up, I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, I still had that idea. Let me jot that down. So this isn't a priority, but it's definitely something I want to add to my to-do list for today. To do, if I do decide to work on the spread, I am capturing it for you on video. And then I'm going to do home. These are, things, these are like home tasks around the home, but you see how it's like broken down, and I remember I had to order more dog food, but also bird food. Yes, I had these bird feeders, and then I needed to clear out the guest bedroom and sheets. Yeah, cleaning that. And then I also need to clean my towels. I think we all pretty much do the laundry on the weekend. I try to keep up with it during the week, but yeah, I definitely need to do the towels. And again, these aren't important things. Like, this is not prioritized. That I could roll this over until tomorrow or the next day, but ideally this checklist is for like today. If I manage my time, I can get this done. And then last but not least, this little box here, this can just be for any other ideas that pop up in my head that I remember, maybe like junk journal ideas, or maybe something I need to add to the to-do list, a reminder, something like that. So it's kind of open and free. But because this is kind of like broken down, I can just kind of go in order. So my mind, it kind of worked like, okay, you got to do this right here. I definitely need to do this before the end of the month, and then hopefully I have something scheduled for you for the weekend. But I know I junk journal, and I have an idea that's, kind of brewing in my mind, and I don't want to forget it. And then, of course, can't forget my home task. So this is all really manageable, but because it's broken down, I like it. So yeah, I'm going to rip this out, carry it with me. And then after I get back from the post office, because again, I need to hurry and finish my lunch. It's getting cold. I got to finish my lunch now. But when I finish this and come back from the post office, we're going to work on this idea that I have for the monthly spread. And I'm going to show you what I'm using just in case you want to follow along as well. All right, so I'm about to head out to the store, but I wanted to do a little update on another my to-do list just to show you how I use it. And this is like present day, because I didn't realize that clip was lost in the archives. I recorded that back in, I think, like first week of August, but here in October, this is my to-do list for today. These are the errands that I need to run. And as you can see, all of this, they're just on, you know, this piece of paper. I could use my planner to do it, but to be honest, I don't like wasting my journal pages because I plan on archiving this, and I don't think this is worthy of archiving. My little, you know, scrabbles of my errands. This, to me, I don't want to look back on, you know, years later and see it like, oh, I needed to buy some light bulbs and lettuce. But here's an example of me color coding and compartmentalizing my tasks. So since my last video, what I've started doing is color coding, and this pink is really just, again, priorities. The top is always going to be things I need to do that cannot roll over, and that is, you know, doctor's appointments. I need to confirm my time. I need light bulbs. One of the light bulbs went out in my kitchen, so I definitely need to do that today. And I need to prep my tuna salad dill mix because I like to have it like marinate. This is a trash day, so I have to make sure I take the trash out the bin. And then I have a phone call this evening. So this is something on the top that I need to look at and, you know, just know that it has to happen today. Second priority, this is, I have it color coded in blue, and this is grocery store items. So being that I plan on taking this list with me, I can just take a glance and see, okay, I need light bulbs, paper towels, lemons, avocado, and then all these other ingredients. And then my second stop of the day will be the craft store. I have a DIY project I'm working on. And then right here, you can see this isn't highlighted because it's not really a priority, but it's something ideally, if my energy level allows me to do, that I can do. So which is posting this YouTube video, but also recording a new video that I have with my moleskine, organizing my bookshelf, and then putting together my new desk. And then of course my evening walk. I try to prioritize if weather is okay and maybe my schedule allows it, nothing unexpected happens. And then my dinner. This is what I plan on making today. My spaghetti and my homemade bread and meatballs. So as you can see, if I just were to dump this on a piece of paper, it would feel very overwhelming. But because I have this kind of blocked off, it really makes it easy, and it kind of lays this out for me. Being that these are in chunks, I don't feel as overwhelmed because I feel like they're kind of like a little step ladder. Like, okay, chunk 1, next step, chunk 2, next step, chunk 3, and I can just kind of go down the checklist until I get to the very end. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope this helps maybe someone else out there that gets easily overwhelmed with a task list or to-do list. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.